Hello. Shalom. Shabbat shalom.
I just thought about that's how it's gonna begin.
Yeah.
Like as soon as it starts, it starts.
Yeah. So, hello. This is the Death Row commentary. Yeah, I've never done one of these before, but I always wanted to. So I'm here with Brandon, whom Yahusha chose.
Shalom.
But yeah, I remember that was really cold.
It was cold. There's a couple more scenes you did for the beginning too, but I think there's only a couple that were like
Didn't make the cut. Yeah. Just looked really bad. It sucked too, because it was a lot of work to like run through that.
More is better at that.
Yeah.
What are you in here for?
So blue hair. Blue hair. I remember the blue hair. It was like you came in town and you were like, did you think that through? I was like, I don't think I did.
It worked out though. At first I was like, oh no, what did he do? But looking back, I'm like, man, I'm really glad.
Yeah.
So what's your name?
Try to take sips at the same time. Maximize time.
Synchronize, yeah.
I remember first reading the script and the language part standing out to me, and that was before I knew the whole script.
Yeah.
And then when I got to the end, I was like, I see what you did there, Ak. I see what you did there. So I praise Yahuah.
Oh yeah. Lost him to Yahuah and Yahusha. I remember that scene. Well, actually, the scenes are going by so fast. It's hard to talk about one at the same time. This was cold.
Very cold.
Are you still?
I think the whole thing was cold.
Yeah. But I remember this was shot at a school when there was a snow day, and so there's no school, and I think at that point you're allowed to film there if there's no children. So we got to film here, but obviously we have two inmates sitting down. So I think, was it a teacher that said, hey, what are you guys doing here? And then I guess they knew you, because you know everybody around here. And you know a lot of people.
They let it slide.
They let it slide. They're like, I think they were just more concerned with like two inmates just
Playing
hanging around, screaming. And I like this shot.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I remember doing those takes and looking over and like how dramatic at first I did it. Just for the intercom to play its part.
Yeah. I remember so like this warehouse, we actually were. Well, you want to say the story about how we got the warehouse?
Sure. The Paxton was standing out on the back of the jumper, but we'll get to that on the bully scene.
Oh, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
So we'll skip that. For the warehouse, at that time I had that was after Pizza Shop.
Yeah,
Yes. Okay. So I left my job at the pizza shop due to I felt led to leave due to handling certain things, but I flopped around different jobs and I got this job at this warehouse where we film this at, and he had this like all black room, and with it being all black, we're like, oh, that's probably not gonna work. So we ended up getting painting that whole entire room, and then building the prison cells. And that in itself, I didn't have her prepared. I was really hoping to before Ray got here, but I didn't. So that took us like 3 days.
Yeah, 3 to 4 days.
Painting the room and the cells. But the guy that I was working for in the warehouse, he allowed us to use this room, and it was not properly sealed off, so cold air was getting in. It was just cold the whole time.
There'd be nights that it was like 11 degrees, 13 degrees, and we would shoot there for like 10 hours at night, and so we were cold. It's like, I don't think inmates have hoodies and hats, but we needed it, sadly, because I think we would have died if we didn't have them, because it was just so cold.
With them, yeah.
And it was really cold, 13 degrees. Like, we're inside, but there's no insulation, so it's like you're basically outside, even though you're inside. It feels exactly the same. I hate that we could not get the focus on this, but it works.
Yeah, it did.
So this was my first time handling my new equipment, the Sony FX30, which a really awesome Ach named Josiah recommended to me, and he's helped me out a lot with like catching up to speed with certain things with camera equipment, computer equipment. It's a really great camera, pretty expensive, but Yahuah provided. And,
Catch.
And so, yeah, it was a challenge in of itself to like work this camera. But I think for the first time using it, both Brandon and I using it for the first time, I think we did great. I mean, it's still amateur looking in some shots, but I think I'm really happy with it being the first film we used it for.
Yeah. It turned out good. It turned out really good.
Yeah.
On that far wall, well, it kind of faded. But there was actually a window there that we sealed up.
Oh, yeah.
And that was letting in a lot of cold air.
Yeah.
And is it going to show? I don't think it will.
I
But
don't know. There might
it's
be a
kind of
wide
hidden.
shot,
Yeah, you may not be able to see it. But yeah, I remember having to close that off and thinking about insulating it before we did it. And then we didn't, but we should have.
Yeah.
But it worked out good.
It all worked out. I mean, eventually we tried to find like spare doors because there was no door. That was another thing. You won't see it in the short film because we didn't want to show it. But there's a door, and there's no door. It's just like a door, like what doorway
Frame,
or something, I guess.
Frame
And,
with the door taken off.
yeah, and so we tried. There's like a few spare doors in like the closet in the other room, and like we thought it would work, but those doors weren't the right doors. So I think you ended up just kind of hammering in. I think like nails on the sheet, and then we turned on 2 heaters that you plug in, and that made everything so much better.
Like, okay, when you say so much better, it did make it better, but it was still bad.
Yeah,
like it was bad, but compared to how bad it was, dude, it
relatively
was better.
better. Way.
We probably got
better.
like, I don't know how many degrees warmer, but it definitely helped. All right, please silence your phone. Sorry about that.
Just kidding.
But no, I do enjoy this part of the film where like our relationship starts to grow a little bit,
Yeah.
and the characters kind of build. And did we
All
shoot
of him.
in order, like scenes?
No, I don't think
No, yeah,
so.
they were kind of sporadic. So
I think the first scene we shot was, and we'll probably talk about it more when it's there, but the bully scene was the first
Correct.
shot. The first scene, and that was horrible because, mind you, I didn't have any time to like prep with the camera. I didn't have any practice with it. All I had before was an iPhone, and I'm not really good with cameras and stuff like that. So I tried studying it, but it was scary. And it's like, oh, the first scene, because of scheduling and everything, the first scene we're going to do is the hardest scene ever, a fight scene. And I was like, oh my goodness. And I was freaking out. And I was not showing a lot of belief, but Brandon over here was like, we got this, this is Yahuah, like, this is Yahuah, and everything did work out.
Yeah.
Of course, like, yes, could it have been better? Of course, everything could have been better, but is it exactly what I think it should have been? Yes. I think it was perfectly what it should have been, and I'm happy with it.
agreed.
But-
I guess I was about to talk more on that scene, but we'll wait till we get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
wonder
that was
if it's
a
going
good
to be too
scene.
fast
And,
to talk about
yeah.
it. I think this is probably one of the longest scenes. And this was originally supposed to be outside, too.
True.
We were supposed to be eating food, and I remember we had trays.
Oh my goodness! And all the food that was in the
Yeah.
trunk. Yeah.
I think it turned moldy because it just stayed in there.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was a very hard week.
And it was supposed to be like the food was supposed to look disgusting. So I think we had like a what was that fruit that came in a can? It was like called
Pineapples or
It wasn't
was
a
it
pineapple.
green something?
Yeah, I forget what it was. But
It was
dude, we
something
came-
disgusting looking.
And it, like, not to be weird, but it looked like brains, bro. It was like some weird fruit, and we were like, "Oh, this is gonna be perfect." So that was in a bag.
Was it guava? No, it was something else. It was
Jackfruit. It was pine
okay.
jackfruit
I
or
think
something
so,
like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
And
It was
supposed to
weird
just
looking,
look like
bro.
slop, prison slop. It would have been nice. I think it would have been so beautiful to like shoot like just a close up of just prison slop, and Gabe refuses to eat it or something. And
So that scene was taken out, and then we had another scene.
but it was taken out because like I think was it because the weather, like just the school delays didn't work out or something with scheduling. So we
think
had to
so.
just do it inside the warehouse, which it worked out.
Yeah. it's all
But of
good.
course, I love how the outside shots look. But man, it would have been torture shooting that outside.
Correct.
So, yeah.
You know how many takes this?
I even have it memorized. Oh, sorry,
I'm sure
I
you
gotta
have
do
it
it again.
memorized now. Yeah. It did take a couple of tries, but
This is one of my favorite verses, though, because like it feels like Paul or Shaul talks a lot about Abraham and, you know, like belief and justify your righteousness is by your belief and all these things, right? And it's like, well, okay, Paul is using Abraham as an example that a lot of Christians are like, oh yeah, believe like Abraham or otherwise you won't be saved. Like if you try to do the Torah, you're damned or done for. Sorry for cussing if people consider that cussing. I don't, but it just sounds weird if I said danged, but you know, you're done for if you obey the Torah. And it's like, well, Abraham obeyed all of Yahuah's Torah, like the plural of Torah. He obeyed all his laws, commands, and everything. So that's our example.
I just remember. I'm sorry.
Oh, look at the window.
Oh yeah, there's
you
a
can see
window.
the window.
So towards the left, in
It's like a cartboard
yeah,
covering the
engaged,
barred window.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That was fun. You know, I really appreciate you, man. Likewise, brother.
So some of these shots we had funny bloopers.
Oh,
So it's like I can't really take some of these scenes seriously, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll pass for now.
It's funny every time we watch it. The other two, we point out all the bloopers. I think we talked about doing a blooper thing, but we didn't want to do that to take away from like the seriousness of this, because there was a good bit of bloopers.
We wanted to, but it just didn't work out. So we tried our best, and everything kept falling apart. So we just figured maybe it's Yahuah's will not to do a bloopers.
I like to sing.
I do like to sing in real life.
Let me hear a little jump.
Let me show me a little something.
Yeah, that's right.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the spoon.
Uh-huh.
So this is funny because I'm not actually hitting because I think that was PVC pipe, so it wouldn't make that noise. So what we did was we got a metal trash can and just hit the thing, which we could have did it better because I feel like if we would have just got the sound effect by itself and then my voice, it'd been so much better. But I think we recorded my voice while tapping it, so I feel like the audio is not as good as it could have been if I isolated both of them. So something for the future. But again, learning experience was really nice to like, you know, that's the only way you're gonna learn is from mistakes, I feel. So
like right there, it still turned out great. It looks good.
Thanks.
Even the PVC, bro, it looked like some old.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm really
aged
happy.
metal. Yeah.
I'm really happy with how it turned out, and Brandon did most of the set design. I just helped, like all the planning, and I'm not good with my hands with that, but I was really impressed. And I remember I got a message once after this was out. It was like, "You guys were in an actual prison." I was like, that's a really great compliment. That they really think we were in an actual prison. Wow.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I remember you telling me that. That's beautiful, man.
That was beautiful.
So yeah, the eye line to ruin the movie for everybody. Like the eye lines bother me to this day. I'm looking way too low.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But the thing is, like, we only had two people, me and Brandon. So there was very limited. Like, if someone was behind the camera, there was
One more
nobody
set
to
of
look
eyes.
over. Yeah. So it would be nice to, like, have, like, a third person on set. But, yeah, it didn't work out.
I am noticing that now. I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Because it looks like I might be looking up to you and you down to me.
Yeah. Maybe we can just explain that away with Gabe just having some eye contact issues. I don't know.
You were sitting on top of a pillow.
He's looking down on him. Just kidding.
The quality though, it is crispy, and I think that's why on like I know like the one scene that we just talked about at the school, there was one little blurriness, but it was very bright outside. It was kind of hard to see the monitor.
Oh yeah. And there was nobody. And
Chakiato!
Oh
All
my
right,
goodness.
so let me talk about the Chakiato. This man over here, he said, "Yo, we're gonna make this Chakiato, and it's got to be the real deal." And I'm like, oh, "Bro, I don't know if we got to do the real deal." But we have this like instant espresso kind of like coffee mix that we use to make coffee. But we're mixing that in with this Chakiato and the sparkling coffee. And I was like, all right, I think that was late at night before we went to go film. We're like mixing up this concoction,
it was like
peanut
2
butter,
a.m.,
cereal, all of that. So we get there, and by the time we consume the Macchiato and the sparkling coffee. We're like looking at each other like, bro, like, I think we had too much espresso. And dude, it was, oh, my head. It was like, oh, boom, boom, boom.
We had to eat a lot of it.
Yeah, we had to
Because
do
of
so
the
many
takes.
scenes.
Yeah. And it was literally what it looks like. Like, it was actually like peanut butter cereal, espresso. That was what actually shot us in the foot, I imagine.
Yeah. Some
And there was some
granola or something.
Yeah, and I remember we were running back and forth because we only did the shooting for like 4 days, 3 to 4 days. So all of the filming was 3 to 4 days. Everything else was the set design with the bars and the cages or whatever you want to call it, cells. There you go. And so there would be times where we would film for like
Cages? There'd be cells. Alright,
yes, cells. Yeah.
Cage.
So, you know, there were times where we would shoot for like 10 hours, 10-hour nights. So we would like literally run back and forth from the warehouse to his house to like get the Macchiato. And I think it was like at 1 a.m. or something, I remember. By the time we actually got filming through the scene, because this was a very long scene, I think this is the longest scene in the movie, we ate the Macchiato at like 4 or 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And like we were just like, I think I told him, I was like, I need to leave. I can't do this.
We
I
laid
can't do
down
this.
for a little bit.
I can't do this anymore. Like it just the caffeine like
Yeah.
was messing with me. I think like I couldn't sit still, and it wasn't like a hyper thing. It was more like a, I don't want to say anxiety, but it was just like I just did not feel okay. It was not
Probably
great.
wasn't the best idea.
Yeah,
But
it would have been better just put like chocolate or something in there and not have to put any caffeine in it.
yeah.
Well, chocolate has caffeine, but you know what I mean. It
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
matter, you know. But
Not
Yeah.
ground up espresso. Yeah.
yeah.
Let me see if I can pull it up in my scripture.
Oh man.
You are an amazing actor. Like sometimes I look at these shots and I'm just like, man, you really did a great job.
You're talking about yourself?
No, you, not
Oh,
me.
cool. I
No.
was thinking the same thing.
Ah, thanks.
Yeah.
Many shall say to me,
Now, I believe for our first experience doing this, I praise Yahuah because, I mean, being younger, maybe doing like little skits and stuff, as a kid and stuff like that. A little bit of acting, but nothing like real. So whenever like this whole idea came up, or like you want to start creating stuff, I was like, oh man, like what is it gonna be like? But yes, praise Yahuah that, and I don't think it's us like saying it, but a lot of people also are like, man, like you guys are good actors or things like that, and I was like, well,
Always
I
makes
think
you-
our go ahead. No, I just think our characters like were obviously us, and it kind of just fit. So
Gabe's definitely a better man than me, that's for sure. But it definitely took a lot of inspiration from our personalities for these
Yeah.
characters, which made it easier. That's why how I like to write is like I have to have a person in mind. But I always cringe when people say that. That's what I was gonna say, but then I cut you off, so sorry about that. But
that's good.
I always cringe because I'm just like, I look at myself and I'm like, I don't, man, I could have did a better job, ew, And I feel like that's just how humans are towards themselves.
Sure.
But yeah, I love this because it's like Christians need to understand. It's like even Peter's saying, hey, Paul's awesome. He's our brother. Paraphrasing. I'm saying it in my own words to be funny, but also make a point. But his words, his letters are so hard to understand that people are that people that are untaught and unlearned twist it to their own destruction.
Yeah.
So don't fall into the error of their lawlessness without Torah. But yet we have people who use Paul to say, let's not do the Torah. It's like even Peter's warning against that almost thousands of years ago. So it's like,
How much more now?
exactly. It's crazy. But I love this scene a lot. And I really like when the camera shoots to you because I feel like mine was a little too, like the wall was a little too blurry. So you can't see like the lines, you see it.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of things that I could have did differently that I feel like for the future I want to do more of, like lighting and stuff. Oh, woo, that's real good.
Yeah, about that.
That's not really good, but he's
So, like-
he's an amazing actor, so you believe
No,
him.
no. Dude, that's like, I wonder how many takes I had to say that. And Father was like, bro, that's the one. Like, I'm not doing it anymore.
The sparkling
Oh,
coffee.
no. This was probably the worst. So, just for context, like actual espresso mix with sparkling water. Yeah.
Ooh, that's real good. Oh, I love this part.
Got any more Macchiato?
Oh snap! The bully scene.
All right. So the first scene. This was the
This
first.
is the
one
first scene we
yeah.
shot, and this guy's awesome. Kyle, man, I love this guy.
I remember.
He drove over an hour to
Correct.
do this. Like there is no pay. He just did it because he wanted to like serve the Father.
Come on.
This guy's awesome.
When he rolled up, and dude, he had cornrows, and we hadn't met this guy before.
We never
he was
met him,
through
yeah.
siblings. That was recommended, and he agreed, and then he just showed up. So when we saw him, we were like, "Oh my goodness! Like
Yeah.
this is the bully."
Yeah. he was in character. He was awesome. He was great to work with. Like,
yeah.
dude, and he actually has a fighting background. Like I think he owns a gym, and he was an MMA fighter, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so.
So it was just like he was made for the role. And it was like
That's
he
a good
came
shot.
in, he was in character, he left, he was in character. Not that he was a bully to us, but
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like he was just ready to go.
He was.
Memorize his lines, I believe.
Yeah.
We were punching a pillow there.
Yeah, he took it very, very serious, and it was just like it was great to see that on the first one. Cause it's like, all right, this is gonna be something.
Yeah. So I actually told him to put like pressure. He wasn't actually choking me, but I told him just put some actual pressure. It's all right. I'll be all right. I love this.
Beautiful. That's like my favorite transition. Right there, maybe good acting. I look at that part and I'm like, okay, that was all right.
I love it. It's beautiful. Your acting's been great since the start.
I gotta go back, okay, because I want to talk about the Paxton.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna let you explain it.
Oh yeah. So we have a beloved brother named Ahadin. Well, you can just call him Aaron, but he goes by Aaron or Ahadin. Really awesome brother. And if you look at the Three Achim video, you'll see like he's the guy with the big awesome beard. It makes my beard look like I have no facial hair.
Okay, let's not talk about beards.
But he's awesome. He donated so much money to this project. He's one of those brothers that always encourages me. He read through the script with me multiple times just to kind of proofread it. And, you know, it was like he was so involved. So for me, I was like, I want to get him into this project. He lives in Hawaii, so it's like we can't fly him out. Like he just, you know, he has a job, he has things to do. But I was like, man, let's just make the prison's name be his last name. I asked him if that'd be cool, and he was like, yeah, you know. And so Brandon, you know, really great with like putting things on shirts and graphic design and making stickers and stuff. Is he was able to just put that in the back of the prison uniform, and super happy about that. And then also with the Bibles, with Yahuah's name, like the scriptures, Brandon also did that too. We put like, so I think it said Holy Bible originally, and then we said hand
we
sanitizer.
took like hand sanitizer and got all that like.
It was so easy to get. It
shiny
was
stuff off,
easy but hard to get off at some points. But it was crazy how just a little hand sanitizer can just rub it all out.
Yeah. And as for your boo-boos, I mean, those turned out good. Right? Like, it was slight. I think we were gonna
go slightly darker.
Yeah, but
It's
I
still-
think it
it's
was
still
good.
good,
Like,
yeah.
you know, a couple days after, or a day after,
Yeah.
cleaned up. You know, it's like it was perfect.
Yeah. I love the screaming scenes on these. Like I feel like it's pretty
Yeah.
emotional. I like it for sure.
Believable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Suffering did not threaten, but commanded him.
It's a good performance. You look like you're.
So like context, like right there, like when I had to shoot that scene, like he wasn't talking. Like it's just a camera on me, and it's like, all right, now you have to act like I'm saying this, and you're just like, you know, it's like, oh, okay, that's what I have to do. So it's like, you know, all these different shots, and you're like, okay, that one's the one. And I'm like, okay, if you say so.
Yeah, it's crazy because I mean, like, if someone's not familiar with editing, like all these things, like we're not talking to each other. Like this is literally we're just shooting the lines back to back while the other person is behind the camera. So it's interesting.
And I think like we helped each other. Like I would say my line, but
it wouldn't
so
be a
much
character
acting.
usually. It'd just be like, so you're crazy, man. Yeah, and then I'd be like,
so what if I'm crazy? Yeah, and like things like that.
Just read it like reading like a book or something. Yeah.
There is great purpose to his suffering.
Come on.
I love the bars kind of just faded out a little.
Such a good shot.
I love you, Noah.
I love you too.
Ha.
I was like, wait, what's about that? I forgot we were talking so much.
When I wrote that, I assumed that the cells would be a little darker, but it still worked out, you know.
Oh yeah, like context of how dark it would be.
I like the watery eyes there. Did we use? I don't think he
Oh.
used the eye drops for that.
I
But
don't think it was that part. Yeah, but towards the end,
Yeah.
we did do an eye drop. Yeah.
we'll probably bring it up once we see it, possibly. I think I know when I used it. That's for
Yeah.
sure. I think I know when you use it too, and you're like, "Thanks, Ach," when you look to the sky.
So,
Struggling so much with money.
I like this scene. I like your hair. It looks like the Final Fantasy character or something.
yeah.
Not that I play
That is a
that.
cool, yeah. That yeah, it is cool.
Started robbing places. It was just supposed to be.
How funny, man.
I really like this part. Like I feel like
Explaining
it gets really deep in my opinion, at least for me. And I know it sounds weird because I wrote it, but I just mean like when I watch it, this is usually where I pay a lot of attention.
And when we've watched it with like other people, like at those moments, I remember like it getting quiet. Like some people would like just normal discussion during the film, but then when it gets to certain spots like this one, it would get quiet and everybody would like tune in. And I think that's great when like you can get a movie to like pull you in like that.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
yeah, praise Yahuah for the writing and the story.
Come on, all seem to Yahuah and Yahusha.
I shot him.
Shot him.
The second clerk begged for her life, and
My hair gets
Yeah, I
messier
know.
and
That's what I
messier.
was gonna say. I was gonna say it's like if you pay attention, it changes. And it's like
I didn't notice that.
I did because
Oh,
like
and
when
I
I
was
was
down.
when we were. So this is the thing is like this took hours.
Yeah.
Like just recording his lines would take hours. You know, it would take hours for me. So it's like there'd be times where he would just like get like sleepy or frustrated
Rub
because
my
of
head
the
or put my hood on and
recording
off
for
and,
like
yeah.
10 hours on Chakiato and sparkling coffee. It's pretty hard.
Thanks for sharing.
Oh, you're welcome.
You know, if you come to Yahuah
Come on.
Come on.
and ask him for forgiveness and believe on Yahusha, I truly believe that there's forgiveness for you.
Just had to let that play out because it's so true.
Yeah.
I praise you, Lord, for that, Ak.
Yeah, come on. His forgiveness is quite out of this world.
Are you familiar with Manasseh?
Hard to
nah, I'm not
completely and
familiar.
fully
Is that in the scriptures?
understand and
The scriptures say he shed so much innocent blood until he filled Jerusalem from one end to another.
I feel like Manasseh is one of those stories that really makes me think about Yahuwah's forgiveness because it's like, not only did he kill so many innocent people, like to get that description, like you filled Jerusalem from one end to another with innocent blood and sacrifice, like just provoking Yahuwah to anger with strange mighty ones, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And yet, the second you cry out, he forgives you.
yeah.
If I'm remembering correctly, like that's just amazing.
Yeah.
That's the eye drop right there. Still looks good. It looks like you're really crying.
Why are you in here?
Wait, are you crying?
No, I'm not. Getting a little sick.
I
I was driving to go see the woman I hope to marry. Police sirens come on, and so I pull over.
a little bit too much.
Police officer asks to see my license and registration, so I give it to him.
I think this was a great story too for like the innocent part of it. It's like,
Pulls me out of my
you know,
car,
people do have crooked hearts and
puts me in
not
handcuffs.
putting that all on police, but
telling me
it
my
could be
life is
anyone.
over. I have no
But
idea what
I
he's
remember
talking about.
reading the script and hearing mine. I'm like, okay, yeah, I mean, believable, got it.
Powder in it.
And then when it came to yours, I was like, oh man, yeah, I was wondering how you were going to tie that in. Like, why are you even there, you know, if you're innocent? And
Laughing at me.
yeah, just reading this whole script for the first time, I was just like, wow. And I believe, like, I told you, I was like, man, like, dude, you got like a little knack for this, and I praise Yahuwah for it. I know, like, he was with you during it because it was such a great story. And
Cops are whispering.
you've been writing other short films and things for a time now. You know, when they come out, they'll be out. But
Bang.
plus what's already out. But I just believe Yahuwah's hands truly on it because, bro, they're special. They really are.
To the that means a lot. I do appreciate that. All seem to Yahuwah and Yahusha, and I'm excited for the future. Like I just want to hopefully make more. I hope we have time to like just make hundreds. I doubt hundreds, but you know what I mean, like tens of short films. Oh, the eye drop, the eye drop.
One chippy. But still,
Yeah.
it's good. I mean, it's solid.
Job, my family.
And that eye contact. It's like he's looking at you straight into your eyes.
Yeah.
But I remember before we shot this, there was somebody that I know, I still know them, that was like, they're like, he's in prison and served Yahuah. Either he was framed or something. And I was like, dang, they didn't even read the script and they got it.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't really confirm, but they were right on the money.
Yeah.
There's something
I think they had a background in theater and stuff, so it made sense that they could figure it out right away.
Your birthday?
Birthday? That's
Your
pagan.
birthday?
That's pagan, Noah.
Sheesh, come on, man. Haven't you learned by now?
I don't know. Last night while you were asleep.
Noah's always asleep. Just kidding.
Okay, alright. We don't have to put this in there. No, okay, there's many times I fall asleep. I'm a tired man.
It's like, all right, we're gonna work on this tonight.
Like we were going to work on this last night? Or, no, night before.
Night
before.
No, yeah, it was last night. Oh, wait, no, the night
It was
before.
the night
You're
before,
right,
and
you're
I
right.
fell asleep. And then we were going to work on it last night, and I was like, look, man, I'm already tired, you know? Let's do it right now. Or tomorrow, the next day. But yeah.
Let me hear it.
Do you remember a few months ago?
Yeah.
when you read Genesis?
So, like, again, I took a lot of inspiration from who we are, actually, in this. But yeah, it's what makes me love the characters even more.
His
So.
life didn't turn around until 13 years later.
I love that about Joseph, though, or Yusuf.
The man intends
It's
for
like
evil.
you get sold into slavery when you're 17 and things don't turn around until you're 30. That's crazy.
He wanted me to meet you.
I'm not even 30 yet. That's just...
Maybe my
It's a
only
long
purpose
time,
here
man.
is to meet you.
Come on.
And if that's the case, I'd do it all over again.
Do it all over.
You shouldn't have to.
I like that. It's
Yeah.
just, it's, again, the context is like he has nothing to go off of except the script. So it's like, I think we recorded you first too, right?
Shouldn't have to die, man.
It's beautiful. Come on.
Yeah. Some shots I don't like the focus because I think we were just getting tired. So like we would kind of.
Yeah, we're talking about me sleeping, but there was a period where I was just sitting behind the camera recording raised parts, and I remember him like saying something, he's like, like, are you there? I'm like, yes, that was a great one. But I kind of dozed off, bro. It was late, man.
Yeah, it was like
It was
7 a.m. And
Shooting all throughout the night, crazy.
And, you know, like, stop me if you don't want me to share, but I think it's pretty public that you are married and have 4 kids. And so he's, you know, like, we would shoot, and we would get home around, like, 7 a.m., and he would still have to be a dad and a husband. And I felt bad. I was like, man.
So, like, this shot right here, I was like, yeah, okay, I can do a sleeping scene. That's easy.
Yeah, he probably actually
slept.
He fell asleep.
Yeah, I'm out, bro. Like, that's real right there. Or at least, like, bro, you're like, all right, you know, just lay your head down and close your eyes as if you're sleeping. I'm like, okay. Like, that's a good one. I can do that.
No problem.
Man, we're getting to the end.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah.
This was an interesting shot to shoot. I like the camera movement.
Yeah.
I think it was on a tripod.
Yeah, turned out good. Nice transition. Oh!
Sorry I fell asleep.
That's me in the morning every time.
Ooh.
Such a cool shot.
Yeah, I really like the eyes.
Yeah. Even this little filtery thing. I wasn't there for the editing. That was all lacre, but I remember the first time you sent it to me as the sample, you're like, what do you think of this? And I was like, bro, yeah, that fits it exactly perfect. This was a hard one for me.
Oh, yeah.
It was a hard one for me. I feel like Ray's very, very good at acting and being loud and showing emotion, but I'm good at like the smoother, quieter acting. So
I disagree.
there's a lot. Well,
I disagree. I think you shine really well when you like actually scream and get emotional, and the calm ones too. Like,
yeah.
I think it's just
maybe being comfortable.
I think it's just screaming for too long wears out your throat, just like it would anybody. Like it. Oh,
That face right there.
I love that.
He said, "Hey, can I use this as the
thumbnail?" It's like, I don't know. I look crazy.
If you have to, like, but we don't need to.
I was really unsure about this handheld, but I'm glad.
Yeah.
Because I usually kind of think handheld is too much. Handheld feels amateur-y, but I've seen TV shows that do handheld, so I'm like, okay, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
But I think it worked for this. It's supposed to be this chaotic, like unstable time, so I feel like if it was on a tripod, it'd be a little strange. But yeah, I love this.
I feel like I should use that voice sample or something.
Oh yeah, that'd be
It's like
cool.
the
Like the
beginning
beginning of a
of a song.
song. It's like,
Yeah.
Yahuah!
Yeah.
Present with the master.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
That's
Courtney
Oh, yeah.
Smith.
Beautiful.
For some reason, I'm doubting if I got her last name right. I'm right. Courtney
Correct.
Smith. Yeah.
I believe. If
Really
it's
awesome.
wrong, I mean,
Yeah.
sorry,
Forgive
but
me,
no.
but
I think yeah.
she's really awesome. She's really.
Yo, I'm sorry. Okay, no, let me. Yo, the shoes. If only you knew the shoe situation. Let's not even talk about it. But the shoe situation.
Yeah. No, I do thank Yahuah for Courtney and being
Yeah.
willing to sing on
It
a
was
lot
beautiful.
of projects.
I love, dude. When you sent me the song for the first, like the draft, I'm like, hey, what do you think about this? And I was like, oh man, yes.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Praise Yahuah and Yahusha. Yeah.
Dum dum dum. Nathan.
Nathan.
Last call to the script, right? Like he was the last one we got to get in on it.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it was a pretty cool shoot. Yeah,
It was.
I think he brought his daughter with him, and she was just
She
sleeping.
fell asleep.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
was just sleeping
it was
on the.
late. Hey man.
Hey man.
Yeah, he did great.
Yeah. But yeah, the shoes. That
the
was
shoes.
that was me in the shoes, I think. And
So that
then-
was you in the
yeah,
shoes,
yeah,
which
yeah.
were my shoes.
Yeah.
And
We had to
then
switch shoes.
Nathan was wearing your shoes
Yeah.
because you didn't want. Oh, it's done.
Okay. Yeah. Language.
Language.
That
I
was
mean,
like
that's
I love
it.
that.
The
I love-
banger, bro.
Yeah. It was
Ah, it
like
was so
language. And the song, bro.
Yeah, so like the whole story, bro, great story. But then it's like when you tie all that together, it's just like, I believe, like when I first read it, even when I watched this movie, I was like, it just pulls it all in. It's like this was the whole purpose of the movie, was to show like the trickling effect of no matter what happens, like who is going to use the next person, and that we are being used. And I believe that's a great reminder because I need that reminder myself. So
I think it's also just a reminder not to get too prideful. Like, oh, Yahuah needs me, right? Like, oh, he can't. Like, no, he could just raise someone else up easily. It's like, I think, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't it King Solomon's son, Rehoboam, I think? And then there was another king, Jeroboam. I forget. I mess up their names, but it was like Solomon's son, like, was kind of questionable. But I think it was all of Yahuah, and he raised someone else, but that person fell short. It's just, he can work with anybody. I'm probably butchering the scripture, sorry, but my whole point is, like, it doesn't matter.
boom, boom, boom. Hey, what'd you say, Jew boy?
Wow.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah, no, it's all that being said, like, Yahuah can use anybody, so praise Yahuah and Yahusha. But I think we're reaching the end. I think we got like a minute or so, a minute 20 seconds. But thank you for everybody involved.
Yes.
Praise Yahuah and Yahusha for it, and yeah, thank you Yahuah and Yahusha for like all the support and the kindness. I think it was really encouraging for me to like seeing how many people cried.
Yeah.
Like oh yeah, Courtney Smith. Good. I was worried I got it wrong. I was like,
felt
oh
like I was like,
man.
no, right, you're good. You're good.
It's like, I know this. And yeah.
Mama Murphy.
Yeah, Mama Murphy.
Oh, dude, we ran out of paint, and we had to hit up my mom in the middle of the night and pick up paint from her house. And then Asia Fouch, that's the man that let us use his building.
Yeah. It was
praise
awesome.
Yahuah,
It was
yeah.
awesome because he commented. He's like, I learned some things.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, that's awesome. Yahuah sent his son to die for us. Whoever believes in him will be saved. True living belief has fruit and evidence. That fruit and evidence is obeying the law. The same law Yahuah the Father gave through Moses. Believe on the Son and obey Yahuah's commandments. Here is the endurance of the set-apart ones. Here are those guarding the commands of Elohim and the belief of Yahusha, Revelation 14:12. That's the whole point of this movie.
Come on.
All right, I love you guys.
Yeah.
Shabbat Shalom. We got a few
Shabbat
more
Shalom.
seconds. I don't know if I'll post it on Shabbat, but we'll see.
That's all right.
But
It's Shabbat. It's Shabbat.
all right, guys. Shalom.